The horns of the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra, William Caballero, Robert Lauver, Joseph Rounds, and Mark Houghton here for the Schumann Concertstück, the concert piece. A rare event. We don't have it all that often. You got to have a fabulous horn section, and we do. All right, what makes it great? This is an amazing piece, a one-of-a-kind item.
You hear a lot of pieces for solo instruments and orchestra, and this one in particular involves really tight, agile pass-offs and exciting sounds, and it's a joyful piece. It really is. It's fiery and joyful. It's a happy thing.
Now, you mentioned when you had done it once before with John Elliott Gardner that he brought out some special features of it. Can you remember what he helped you bring together?
He brought us things to slow us down.
Yeah.
To reel us in, bring it back a little bit. One of the pieces, it can really take off on its own. It's very exciting. It's Bob was pointing, very fun, but we just need some spots to bring the energy down a little bit, and that's where Sir John Elliott Gardner helped us with, for sure.
Yeah. And the character of the piece, it's very heroic. Starts with a blast. There's also some wonderful lyrical playing too, but really you guys are at the front through most of it, right?
It really is. I think it's a celebration of, like the valved horn was just a new thing, and they were playing on natural horns, and they were limited, very limited, and all of a sudden they opened the floodgates. We could play with valves, and I think there was a joyous celebration of what a horn could do physically and technically. So he wrote that.
But to the extreme.
To the extreme, yeah.
To the absolute extreme.
Mark, this is a new experience for you. What's it like working with your colleagues?
It's fantastic. It's great.
Good answer.
I love these guys. Honored to be here.
Have you had a chance to do the concert piece before?
I have actually. I years ago I played fourth on it, and last spring I played first on it. But so this is my first attempt at this part that I'm playing this weekend. So really enjoying it, the interplay, and again how the parts kind of dovetail and work off one another.
Have you all had a chance to hear it played by other orchestras? Because it doesn't come up all that often. Great performances you've heard, good sounds you have in your ears from previous.
Yeah, I heard something on the radio on your station. As a matter of fact, with Gail Williams playing principal horn. That was a live performance. That was just wonderful. And I heard Phil Myers do it live once, with New York Phil, and that was also a totally different reading, but once again, another wonderful reading, I thought.
Anybody else?
The only ones I've heard I've been playing in, but I played in one with Gail Williams. I played in one with Roland Pandolfi playing principal in St. Louis, and then a couple of them here. And these ones that we do here kind of ring true in my heart. They seem a lot more spirited, and it really is kind of it's joyous. It's happy. We have a very good time, and it seems like at a time when it's an incredibly difficult first horn part. Goes up above the register that's typically written for the instrument. At a time when we would typically be under great stress, we're having a really good time rehearsing and running through this, and then we get to play it in front of the greatest orchestra in the world. So it's a privilege and an honor.
But brag a little bit. This is a great horn section, and there's wonderful esprit de corps between the four of you. You really genuinely enjoy each other's company and working hard.
Oh yeah.
Yes,
I think that's been a long history. That we just retired our third horn player and got this new guy here, and that same sort of fun-loving attitude was there. And before that, I hear stories passed along about our retired fourth horn player Ken Strack, who had brilliant mind and a very sharp wit, and it just the history of the fun of this section lives on.
Now, Brahms and Schumann on the same program. Is anybody playing the Brahms one as well? The first
all of us.
All of us are playing.
All of you.
Yep.
Wow, amazing. How come? Don't you deserve a little break here?
That's next week.
And we want to play.
Yeah.
Unlike a lot of, we want to get out there. We want to play. We want to get in and we want to get into the mix.
Yeah.
We're not looking for a way out.